What's up, everyone? I want to show you how to do the flowchart in Microsoft Word. I repeat, Microsoft Word, because you cannot do this in Google Docs. I know that's very limiting. I know a lot of people rely on Google Docs for their documents, spreadsheets, whatever, because they don't have Microsoft Word. Because Microsoft Word is not free, so you have to pay for it, and that sucks. But if you want to do this, if you have Microsoft Word, feel free. I know a lot of people may still want to do it. You could do it by hand. Watch the videos, see what's going on here, do it by hand. But I like this Microsoft Word function because it automatically resizes. It's very organized. It's just a nice thing to have if you have Microsoft Word. So let me show you how it works. The first thing that we do is we change we put our big question in the box. So our big question, if it's been assigned to us, is ignorance bliss? Yes or no? Okay, so I'm gonna right click on this and I'm gonna write my answer. I'm not gonna add a shape after or before, above or below. What I'm going to do is add an assistant, because when they're assistants, they're linked, and you'll see that a little line links them because they're assistants. They're helping each other. They're connected to each other. Like an assistant is connected to their boss. One of these boxes is going to be connected to another. So I add an assistant, and look what happens. So a box has been added. It's linked. It has this little line that runs alongside, and one is connected to the other. Now, if I want to add text, which I will, well, is ignorance bliss? No, because blank. Okay, that could be one answer. On the other side, I would add another assistant. Let's see. And I want to add text, so I right-click again. Then I left-click. Yes, because blank. Okay, very simple. Now, we were talking about adding follow-up questions. So if I want to add a follow-up question here, I right-click, I add an assistant, and now notice how it's automatically resizing. Automatically resizing the font, automatically resizing the squares. Very nice, very simple. I want to add text. So let's say the person said, no, ignorance is not bliss because So maybe I said, no, ignorance is not bliss because I want to know what my world is truly like. If I know its flaws, I can help change them. That's an argument that 7a was talking about today. So if I know its flaws, I can help change them. So now in my next section, and because these are questions, I want to make them their own color. Maybe I'll make this color here. So say, all right, what question would I ask if they said, no, ignorance is not bliss because I want to know what my world is truly like. If I know its flaws, I can change them. Well, I would say, well, don't you think that it would be nice to have no idea what the world's flaws were? You could also add another question. And I want to make it green again. add text. Remember, I'm right-clicking to access that menu. No, ignorance is not bliss because I want to know what my world is truly like. If I know its flaws, I can help change them. But won't you be depressed if you realize how bad it really is? I don't know. I'm making these up on the spot. But notice how I have my main question up here. I made it blue. My answer, some follow-up questions, and the goal here really is to ask many follow-up questions, you know, even do more than 2. You can stay with 1, but you know, you could do as much as you really want here. So I'm going to make this green again. Alright, now so let's say I had 3 questions here. And I want to show 3 questions here because I want to show you what happens when you have more than 2. Notice how it's not nice and neat in the sense that it's 3 in a row. It put this 3rd question below. So let's see. Filler. I'm not even gonna think of a 3rd one. So let's see what happens if I add an answer here. See, look at that. Now, multiple places, you know, will pop up, so you can give multiple answers to that over here, and you can see that they're linked. If you had 1 or more answers to this question, you put it there, and as you can see, it's linked. And then you could add further follow-ups moving forward. But I really recommend keeping a color scheme that makes sense. So maybe all questions in green and all answers in orange. You know, whatever you want to do, I say just keep it the same throughout. If you want answers to be in blue, keep every answer in blue. If you want answers to be in purple, just keep it the same. Don't switch it up. This way, it's just easier to see. And you know, you do this as far as you want to go. I don't really care as long as it's. Well, I do care as long as you have this. You know, this is one level. This is a question. This is an answer. So that's 1. This is a question. This is an answer. So that's 2. So really, only 2 levels down, I'm fine with. I'd like there to be, you know, 4 questions and 4 answers total. That's not a lot. I prefer that you dive as deep as you really want to go here. I don't want to make it too crazy because, you know, you have to do this 3 times. But, you know, just see how you like it, see if it works for you. I think that the one thing that I'm not doing here is, if you notice, my answers are very generic, they're very general. I'm not quoting the text right now, so I'm not really doing a good job. You want to do a better job at using the text, putting, you know, like notice how I'm adding the page number, the yellow workbook page number. You want to be doing that the entire time. Is it okay to answer a question from your own perspective? Absolutely, you can do that. But I like there to be at least 3 pieces of text evidence given for each question. So, ignorance is bliss. There should be 3 quotes peppered around, at least. I think that there could be a lot more, but that's the bare minimum, okay? So, yeah, I think that's it. I don't want this video to be too long. It's already 10 minutes. So I'm going to stop it there. If you have any additional questions, feel free to message me on the student help desk or to ask your peers on the student help desk. All right? Adios. Thanks for watching.